Oh, I shouldn't have stayed in. Crit kills. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Did I just make a mistake? Hello, everybody. SapphireSabre here with you today with another episode of our Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we managed to take down Chuck, although we were pretty close to losing some team members. I was pretty convinced we were going to lose Shuckle. Fortunately, we did not, because I think he definitely has some great endgame potential. But today, we are going to go to the Safari Zone through that little route, and then I think we're going to go battle Jasmine. So let's go to that route first, get an encounter, get some levels, and prepare for Jasmine. Oh, yes, we can fly. We don't have to walk everywhere now. Hooray. Oh, I guess you can't do the Safari Zone yet. Maybe you have to do the lighthouse thing first? I thought you could just do it right after the gym. I thought you could do it before Jasmine, though. I could be wrong. I guess we'll just go take the medicine to the Ampharos, and then we'll see if it opens up or not. Hooray! Ampharos didn't die. But mine did. Why couldn't I just give the secret potion to Catan instead of this stupid Ampharos? I don't care about this Ampharos. Oh yeah, so it's as soon as you do the Ampharos quest. So I guess I could have done it before Chuck, huh? Oh well, we'll just go do it now. You know, you can really tell they were developing this game at the same time as Black and White. Because, like, this place's music and appearance, doesn't it just feel so Gen 5-like? Like, the choice of instruments and everything just really feels like a Gen 5 route. Like, if someone sent you this screenshot, you'd believe them, right? Minus the white boxes, because I didn't feel like going through all that trouble. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, this looks pretty legit, doesn't it? Also ignore the Fearow. But, like, you see what I mean, right? Alright, and I don't even know what we can find here, to be honest with you. And that's dupe. So, oh, but we actually want to run away. I guess we can safely Bubble Beam. The thing is, we just got to be careful wild encounters like this from now on, because there's a chance they might know Explosion or Self-Destruct, and I would prefer to not lose a team member. A sad story, in one of my Nuzlockes I was doing, I was playing it through Platinum, and I had a Buizel, and I was battling Wild Geodudes to level him up, because he was one level away from evolving. And I accidentally clicked on Swift instead of Water Gun, and a Geodude used Self-Destruct and killed him. It was really upsetting. Oh, heck. Well, I guess it's Onix. That's fine, though. Onix is fine. It's not that great, but it's... You know, actually, I'm giving it too much credit. It actually really sucks. You know what? If I remember right, this double battle's kind of tough. So I think we're going to put some strong Pokemon in the front. Like these two. These two should be able to hold their own against much of anything. But I don't remember why. I could be remembering wrong. I feel like I remember this double battle being tough. Maybe they have like Magmar and Electabuzz? Yeah, that's it. I remember struggling against them in a playthrough or something. They've got decently high levels. And Jack can't really do anything to that Electabuzz. Oh, this is tough, because I can't switch in... I can't switch in Radish, otherwise Magmar could hit him. And I can't switch in Jelly, otherwise Electabuzz could hit him. So what if we send in Shucky, and then Quilava will try to dispatch Electabuzz, and we'll try to get Jack back in here. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's a little annoying, but better on Shucky, I guess. Shucky's just here to eat hits. Okay, so Quilava can Flame Wheel, and then... I guess we're just gonna try and wrap the Electabuzz. That's great. Yeah, keep doing that, actually. Ooh, yeah, that's why. It's got Thunderbolt. Quilly can take one, though, I think. Ugh. Gosh dang it. Kill it. High roll. Dang it. I have quick attack though, right? No. Oh, they're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try and wrap the Magmar, I think. Oh, I shouldn't have stayed in. Crit kills. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Did I just make a mistake? Quill, no. Oh, Quill. Quill, no. Don't hit Quill. Don't hit Quill. No. No. No! No! Dang it! What do I even do? Because if I send in Jack, and Jack doesn't outspeed, Jack dies to Thunderbolt. But if I send in Radish, and Magmar pulls out a Flamethrower, Radish dies. Wait, Meowth has Fake Out. Meowth has Fake Out. That's our key. That's our ticket. Meowth, you're probably going down here. But you're gonna Fake Out. Let's get Shuckle out of here. Let's get... Maybe we'll get Jelly? If it has Feint Attack, though, that'll hurt Jelly. Magmar's not much of a physical attacker, though. Yeah, we'll bring in Jelly. We'll see if Khajiit survives. This should kill, though. He's at, like, 1 health. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. That's what we needed. Okay. Oh, Khajiit's so dead. Khajiit is so incredibly dead. Yup. Okay, then we can send in Jack, and these two should be able to dispatch this Magmar. We should just go for an Aerial Ace, go for a Bubble Beam. Alright, he's gonna do this. This is not how I wanted to start this episode, and I just lost my good Fire type before we go fight the Steel Gem. This is rough. I do have a Vulpix. I could use the Vulpix. That's not a terrible idea, actually. Okay, that doesn't matter. I think Jelly should be able to just finish him with a Bubble Beam here. This definitely kills, right? Yeah. Okay, it's over. Alright. We'll start with Khajiit. Khajiit, you were put on the team for pickup. I never intended to use you, and I was disappointed when I found you. But you know what? You made yourself useful today, Khajiit. You made yourself useful. Quill, you were my starter. You were the ace of the team for a while. But, unfortunately, you're done. You may rest now. +5 defense, 4 special defense, no attack. That doesn't define to you what Shuckle is trying to do. I mean, just look at those stats. Nice. Well, here's my encounter for Route 48, I guess. Oh wait, I was on Route 47 before. This is my encounter for Route 48. Okay, give me something cool. I really need something good to replace some team members with here. Really? Really? I don't even know what it used, to be honest. The first hit did like 10 damage. Did it use like Slash or get a crit? I think I saw the crit, but I had sped up. I didn't even see. Oh my gosh, this run is falling apart. All right, Shucky Constrict Spam. Oh, Jelly. You were 1 level from evolving. Just like my Buizel. Oh my gosh, I have 2 of my team members alive right now. I need a new water type. And of course my freaking Seal is adamant. Really, dude? So for Johto's Safari Zone, normally for a Safari Zone, I would count the different areas as separate encounters because the routes are so different. But with Johto's Safari Zone, you can actually just change them. Which, sure, they're all very different, but there's a lot of different choices you can change them to, and I think that's kind of cheap to get that many encounters. So for the sake of fairness, I'm going to just grab the first thing I see, and I won't get any more encounters there. But because it is the Safari Zone, I'm going to let myself get 1 do-over, so if I fail the first one, I can attempt the second thing I find, still following the normal dupes clause, but then if I fail that second one, I won't get an encounter. Just 1, because I am getting kind of cheated out of the zones, because I'm only getting 1 encounter, and 2, because it's so hard to catch things with Safari Balls, that I think it just gives me a better chance of actually catching something, so I get 1 do-over. But if I catch the first thing I see, obviously I don't get to just catch a second thing now. I only get the second try if I fail the first one. Alright, I have no idea what any of the things you can find in any of the different zones are, so I'm just going to run around this patch of grass, see what we get. Ooh. I am actually looking for a new electric type right now. Alright, let's see if we can get it. Oh no, don't run away, please. Okay, let's try again. In my experience with the Safari Zone, it's usually best to just keep throwing balls, because if you throw bait to make them stay longer, then you just don't catch them because it lowers the catch rate. And sometimes when you throw like the rock or the mud, I guess it is in this game, they usually just get mad, and then they just leave. I don't know if that's optimal strategy, but I usually have the best luck just hurling balls until something works. Don't run away. Dang it! Okay, so we're going to take my 1 free do-over. And this will... Then if this one is a failure... Oh, boy. That would be so nice. Alright, I'm gonna bait it because I really don't want him to run. I know I literally just said that's probably not the strategy, but I really don't want this guy to run. Plus, this thing's gonna have such a low catch rate anyways that I'm gonna need a lot of chances. Oh boy. Please don't run. Okay, okay, okay. Please don't run. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, that is so good. That is so good. I don't even actually know how you evolve it into Magnezone in this game, but that is so strong. It's got Magnet Pull, which is kind of whatever for a playthrough, but Sassy's pretty good. Lower speed, high special defense. This thing has really high physical bulk, but not very good special bulk, so that means he might be able to take more hits, and it's pretty slow anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this guy. I think he's going to be an excellent member on the team. I also looked it up, and you can't actually evolve it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The only way to evolve it is to trade it to a player on Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, and then level it up in Mount Coronet. But obviously, since I can't do that, since I'm not playing on cartridge, I'm kind of just stuck with the Magneton. But that's fine. Like, Magneton is strong enough on its own that you don't have to worry too much about it evolving. Regardless, I'm going to go do a bunch of grinding, and I'll come back to you guys when that's through. So my game crashed, and I hadn't saved since I started the episode, which was right after the battle with Chuck. So here we are. I'm going to do my best to redo everything to the best of my ability up to where I was at. So I'm just going to box Quill, Jelly, and Khajiit for now, because those are the 3 that died. And then I'm just going to go through the route like I did. But to keep it fair, I'm going to catch the same things. So Onyx in the cave, Seal in the route. I caught Magneton in the Safari Zone. And then on the route before the Safari Zone, I caught a Farfetch'd. So I'm going to do I can't do anything about getting the same natures, unfortunately. I think that's the most fair. And also, if something dies along the way that didn't actually die, I'm not going to count it, because I want to try and keep it as accurately as to where it was. But if you see some of the levels are a little different, or some of the natures are a little different, just explaining why. I'm arena trapped. I'm gonna lose my Vulpix while grinding. I'm already mud slapped. I mean, I can heal, but if he goes for a dig, I'm dead. I can't run away either. He's underground. There's no way I can survive this, even at full health. Well, at this point, all I'm wasting is a super potion if I try. So I'm gonna try. I'm not optimistic that Vulpix is gonna live, but I have to try. Dang it. Alright, we're back after some grinding. I meant to get everyone around level 30, but in the process of switch training, some of them got a little bit higher than that. I got really sick of Game Corner grinding and didn't end up getting Thunderbolt on Magneton yet. I will at some point in the run, but I've already spent several hours recording just this episode, and quite honestly, I'm a little disheartened with all the deaths, so I'm willing to just go battle Jasmine and see how it goes. I don't have much of a plan. Honestly, my plan so far really is just hopefully out-muscle the Magnemites with my Magneton. I can't tell you how that's going to go. I'm hoping Seal can take a couple hits against Steelix, but thing doesn't really have the best stats, as it's still just a Seal. At any rate, we're just going to give it a shot, and we're going to see how it goes. I got Shucky here in case we need an emergency hit, and then I've also got Noodle in case we need an emergency sacrifice. I really wouldn't want to lose Noodle, but he could bring on an Intimidate that might be useful against Steelix in case I feel like I can't get a clean switch. I can't remember if he has Earthquake or not, so I have to assume that he does. But I know the Magnemite's pretty much just Thunder Wave and Thunderbolt. I think they might have Sonic Boom too. I'm not sure. But regardless, we're just going to give it a shot. Here we go. Could be the end of the run right here, but you know what? We just gotta go for it sometimes, you know? I'm hoping that Positivity at least out-levels her Magnemite. Okay, that's a good start, although they have a stronger move than I do. So we're going to start with a Thunder Wave, I think, and just get a nice advantage here. He's probably going to do the same unless he's paralyzed. Okay. I don't think there's any point in switching, because the only one who could hit it neutrally would be Flips, but Flips is going to die to a Thunderbolt. So let's just see how much this does. I think it's double resisted, so this is going to be a battle of attrition here. That's actually, like, reasonable. That's actually very reasonable. Oh, and you know what? I bet this Magnemite has Magnet Pull and I can't even switch. Alright, well, we're just going to sit here and Thundershock spam. So what you're watching right now is the battle with the two Magnemites. It was pretty boring, but I decided to just speed it up for you guys so you could still watch it. Basically, we just kept paralyzing each other and spamming our electric stabs and healing items, but through the power of more healing items and a little bit more base stats, my Magneton managed to prevail and take down both Magnemites. I'm too scared of Earthquake, though. I think I have to switch out for sure. If I remember right, it has a weather move. I know for sure in Gen 2 it's Sunny Day, which was stupid, but I think they changed it. Is it Sandstorm? Alright, let's test the waters. Let's switch to Radish. Because regardless, I think Radish can take an Earthquake or an Iron Tail. I think an Iron Tail would hurt and definitely two-shot, so it could crit kill, but I think this is a pretty safe switch. Sandstorm, okay. So then I think we go for a Sleep Powder here, and then we might have an easy switch. Oh yeah, then we have an easy switch to Flips. Otherwise, even better, now we could swap to Noodle, and then get an Intimidate drop. And it most likely won't wake up next turn. The odds are in the favor of it not. It's possible. I don't think Noodle could survive an Intimidated Iron Tail, but hopefully it stays asleep. This could be vital. I have to risk this, I think. Stay asleep? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. That was just a free Intimidate, because now I'm just going to switch again. There's no reason for Noodle to stay in here screeched. I kind of want another one of those Intimidates. Since it's Intimidated, I think Radish survives everything that isn't a crit. So I think Radish comes back in pretty safely here. And it missed! Perfect! So then I think we just go for another Sleep Powder. And hopefully it doesn't miss. Awesome! Yes! Sandstorm subsides this turn? Next turn? This turn, okay. So then we switch back to Noodle, and we've got another Intimidate on him. And he stays sleeping. So I think this is where we pull out Flips. Hopefully it stays sleeping. It's unlikely. Yeah. But this shouldn't do too much. Even if it crits, I think he can survive. Oh, that's nothing. Let's set up an Aqua Ring for safety. Unless this lowers defense, that could be pretty scary. But this restores like, what, 1/16? Yeah, a shred. Let's go for a Surf. Steelix has, like, really bad special defense. I know Flips isn't the strongest, but Steelix's bad special defense are going to hurt him here. Okay, so a Screech basically just puts him at normal attacking strength. I think I'm fine. Like, I think this just kills on a high roll, or at least a not roll, low roll. Ah, shoot. Okay, but as long as I survive this hit, I'm fine, because I'm clearly outspeeding. Alright, just don't crit, and we should be okay. Yeah. My defense is really down, though. But this should just take it out, right? Yeah, it's definitely gone. Alright, well, through the power of item spam, we managed to beat Jasmine. I'm kind of surprised that plan with positivity worked, to be honest with you. I was really expecting to just completely wipe to this battle. I suppose that is showing you how powerful items are in Nuzlocke, though. But with that, we managed to take down Jasmine, and I think that's a pretty good place to wrap up this episode. It's been a pretty bad one, losing Quilava, we lost Tentacool, we lost the Vulpix we were trying to grind, and we lost the Meowth, which was not a big deal, but still annoying. But at this point, our team has kind of fallen apart. I really don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I think the red Gyarados is definitely going on the team, because I don't really think Dugong is that amazing. I just really needed a water type that could handle the Steelix for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe as per usual. But with that, that's SapphireSabre signing off. Goodbye!